What up, YouTube? It's two fat guys pull us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we?
What kind of anal floss are you going to ask me about today?
What kind of anal floss am I going to ask you about today?
Isn't
Well,
that
I'll
what
tell
this-
you.
Isn't that what
It's
the
not.
site's
It's
called?
not anal floss. It's mental floss. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Yeah.
Well,
They're
the
all
question
the
I was
same.
going to listen. The question I was going to ask is, did you know because of the speed of the Earth's rotation changes over time, a day in the age of dinosaurs was only 23 hours long? 23 hours long.
23 hours
A day
a day
instead of 24.
instead of 24.
So we've gained an hour.
Oh, in like a billion years.
Right.
Oh, or you're gonna say something cool like if I jumped at the right speed, I could float in the air or something.
No, that's like fantasy stuff. That's like stuff you'd read in
Yeah,
comic
see,
books.
what you just told me was anal floss. I was looking for.
That's
is
your
it?
anal floss fact of the week. Here we go. Let's start the show. What up, YouTube? It's two fat guys pull us, and we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of March 29th. I had to look really quick. Yeah, 29th. It's a jam-packed week. So let's just not waste any more time. Let's get into it.
Wasting time.
Look at that. We don't have an Amazing Spider-Man book. It's Captain Britain, issue number 2 from Teeny Howard. I'm not going to lie. Issue 1 was 50% pretty good and 50% like, I don't know if I'm going to keep picking this book up. So this book is, unfortunately, I hate to say it, on notice. But, you know, the hook in the last book was pretty cool because it looked like, you know, we have a rogue Captain Britain working for the bad guys. So we'll see if we continue that, but I can just tell you right now, there's another story arc that I can't even remember going on in this book that I was flat out not interested in. So,
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm right in the same book with you there. That's same page.
That is what it is. All right, after that, we got Daredevil from Chip Zdarsky, issue number 9. We are closing in on the ending of Chip's run with Daredevil, which is very, very concerning. But it is what it is. You know, there's definitely a shift in the world of comic book writers happening this fall, and Chip is one of those that will be no longer writing a consistent book that he's been writing. But that being said, this has been a fantastic run where, you know, we just dealt with the Punisher, but things are starting to get even worse. It looks like the Avengers are on the Daredevil's tail, and I doubt it's going to be good for him.
Yeah, this has been a dark run from the get-go. Like, we haven't really let off the gas pedal since well, I can't even remember the Devil's Reign. So
yeah.
Things have not slowed down for him at all, and it doesn't seem like they are going to anytime soon.
Prediction: do we think Daredevil is going to be the one that ends up dying instead of Elektra?
Oh man, I don't know.
He's gonna die.
I just don't know. I don't know if I can say that.
No, he's gonna die.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about another book that starts with a D, and that's Deadpool, issue number 5. This has just been, I mean, this cover is crazy. You know, Deadpool has been able to do something that another Marvel book hasn't done in a long time since Donny Cates' Venom run, and that's me giving two shits about some form of a symbiote.
Yeah.
But it's definitely doing it in this book, and it's doing it in a weird, wacky way. There's a lot going on in the book, though. There's a lot of story plots going on, which you would think would be really confusing and almost kind of off-putting, but it's not. You know, it's definitely. I feel like I can follow this book. It's another one of these books that we talk about where it's so much fun to read and so good that when it ends, you're like, holy shit, I just started reading, So
Yeah.
Deadpool has been really fun lately, and I think Wong is doing a great job of keeping us entertained and engaged for sure.
Hmm. Yep. This is shocking to me that I'm still on a Deadpool book going into
Right?
five issues, but I'm happy about it.
And it's got a symbiote in it. Like you would have a year ago you would have
Yeah,
never said that.
I wouldn't have.
No. All right, let's jump over to Gary Jerry's Invincible Iron Man issue number
Forgot about
4.
this one.
Yeah, so you know Gary has been doing a lot of jumping his titles between one another, and right now it looks like Iron Man is going to jump into the X-Men universe. And we got Fei Long, who is taking over Stark Enterprises. So that's who we find out has been fucking with with Iron Man. And
Hmm.
he's not one to mess around with. I mean, he's got the mutants on the ropes over on Mars, and now he's taking on Tony Stark. For a while there, we were getting a little skeptical of Gary Jerry, but I think he's back. I think he's finally found his rhythm again, especially in his X-Men run right now, and now in this Invincible Iron Man run, which both of us were kind of on the fence with, and now we're
Hmm.
we're we're I wouldn't say 100% committed to it, but we're definitely in the arc. We're definitely in it there.
Yeah, somehow still holding on to this. I don't know how much longer, but we're still there.
It's
So,
still there,
all right.
yeah. And these covers, though, this cover's fantastic. All right, next up we have Strange Academy
Mhm.
Finals issue number 5. Is this the penultimate?
It is.
No. So we've got the penultimate issue from Strange. It remains to be seen if we're going to get any more Strange after this arc. I hope we do, but I wouldn't surprise me if this is it for the duo of Young and Ramos. I mean, it just wouldn't surprise me. But one can hope, right?
We can hope, but I'm going to continue to hope. But man, it is not looking good. So
Well,
we'll see.
even though it's not looking good, this has been a fantastic run. The story has been super original, and I mean, it outlasted Teen Titans Academy. And those were the two books
Oh, that's true.
that,
They were competitors.
yeah, for sure. So I'm glad that it made it out alive, and it'll be a bittersweet ending. But this whole students fighting students thing, I'm really digging it. So I cannot wait, and I'll put it out there. This might be a potential pick of the week for sure when it
Yeah,
comes to this week.
for sure.
All right, after that, we've got from Groenbeck, we've got Thor issue number 32, Doom and Thor going at it head to head. Doom is trying to do something here pretty wicked. And I think it's just it's gonna bring about this. I think it's gonna bring about what Donnie originally set at the end of the Black Winter arc, where Thor saw his death through the zombification of the Marvel Universe and Thanos wearing the Black Gauntlet and a Infinity Stone infused Mjolnir. I
Yeah.
mean, you don't say that sentence every day.
Nope. Sure
So
don't.
if there was any other person outside of Kate's to deliver us to that ending, it would be Groenbeck, and she's just been killing it lately. I know a lot of people have not been enjoying her writing, but you will not find that commentary here
Nope,
on
not
this
at all.
channel because we've absolutely loved Groenbeck on the book. And what I would really like is for Marvel to officially announce Groenbeck as the writer of Thor, and her get like maybe when this is over she gets a new number 1 or something. I think that would be
Right.
really cool.
I agree. I don't think that she has gotten nearly the amount of accolades or respect given to writing one of the biggest Marvel books right now. They should have made that like very obvious. Like, hey, she is the new writer.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, I'm interrupting the video. Do you know why? Because I have something very, very important to tell you. I know you know about our sub giveaway goal of 1,000 subscribers when we give away this. I know you know about this one because we talk about it all the time. But let's talk about when we hit 850 subscribers and what we're giving away then. When we finally hit 850 subscribers, we're giving away this. A CBCS rated 9.8 retail incentive Green Lantern #1 with Jon Stewart on the cover. That's right, at 850 subscribers, we're giving this bad boy away. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like, and let's get back to the video. All right, let's jump over to DC with Dawn of DC's Superman Action Comics, issue 1053 from Philip Kennedy Johnson, Escape from the Necro Hive.
Necro Hive, yeah.
Superman right now is having a rejuvenance. What is the word I'm looking for?
Rejuvenation.
Rejuvenation, I guess.
Mhm.
It just feels like Superman, and that's not to say where Superman was bad, but it just feels like the direction that Philip Kennedy Johnson is taking him right now and where Williamson is taking him right now. There's just a lot of crazy and fun things going on with the character, especially with the introduction of his family kind of being with him in this endeavor and seeing them pop in here and there between Action Comics and Superman.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm I'm excited. I fell off there for a bit when we were at War World, but now I'm back on, and I don't know. There just feels like there's a breath of fresh air right now with the title.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying this. I like Metallo being reintroduced as a big bad. And it seems like we're going to get more play with the Blue Earth movement, which Philip Kennedy Johnson has introduced during this new run, which I really like because it is a very obvious analog to the Tea Party movement in the
Mm-hmm.
U.S. So I've been having a lot of fun with this book, both its writing, its art, and its overall impact. That being said, we only read half this book. We have not
Yeah.
been reading the two backups, and no one has convinced me that I should do that. I have
Well,
not been hearing
I feel like Calvin told us. Shout out to Calvin. I feel like Calvin told us we need to
the
be reading
Power
the
Girl
Power Girl.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we may need to figure
Which,
that out.
to be fair, they are Leia Williams stories, so maybe that's just us stupid,
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out some point.
but we'll think.
All right. Oh, look at this. We've got Dark Knights of Steel, issue number
What
10
is
from
this? Is
Tom
this issue
Taylor.
one? Is this a
Is
new
this new?
book?
Is this a new book? No, it's just been gone that long. And, I think, like you said, when we were putting it on the show, we got this issue. And then how long do we wait for issue 11?
2 months.
And then the next issue, the last issue is not even
At
solicited.
least 2 months for that.
Well, count, just be happy, right? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Be happy at the fact that this book is here, right? Because it is a fantastic book. It is doing some crazy stuff. This is that Elseworld story that I long for, and it's really fun. It is unfortunate that the lack of consistency with this book is here, but it's okay. I will take it if we're going to continue to have the same creative team on the book rather
Yeah.
than jumping around artists just for release sake. So,
Right.
shit hit in the fan the last issue. It's been hitting the fan for multiple issues now where characters are killing each other and we finally find out why. And so I am eagerly awaiting to read this issue. My only, I guess, not problem, I just hope it feels fluid and I don't feel like, man, do I need to go back and read the last 3 issues just to remember what the fuck's going on? Like, I hope I just pick it right back up and we know exactly where we're at.
Yeah, that's my worry too. Is that it's going to get a little bit muddled, but I guess we're just gonna have to see.
Yeah, for sure. All right, after that, we have Detective Comics issue 1070 from Ram V. Looks like Babs is getting into the game with Bruce. I'm still digging this whole original family of Gotham taking over and taking back what they originally or what say is theirs. It's been a fun run, but I will say I'm kind of ready for a little bit of movement. Like, just I know we've been world building and world building and world building, and it's been very beneficial. Don't get me wrong. But I'm ready for there to be a tide, a change in the tide a little bit. I think there needs to be a little bit more of a ramp up in momentum when it comes to this book.
I agree. It's like, oh, this is a slow burn. This is we can't wait for it to get going. It's like it's is it burning? Yeah, it's still there.
Is it
And the
burning?
next one, it's like, it's been too slow of a burn. We need to get going here.
I would agree.
Speaking of backups that we don't read, this one I do read.
Yeah.
The Cy Spurrier backup here. This will be the third part of the Mister Freeze story,
Mm.
which has been really good. It's been a really fun little backup. So
Okay. Okay.
I would say read that one.
All right. I hear to hear. All right, we got a new number 1, and it's the Unstoppable Doom Patrol. I'm picking this book up. I think I said I'm going to try to give a majority of the Dawn of DC new number 1s a shot.
Okay.
And again, I don't know much about Doom Patrol. Outside of what little I do know of, and that was mainly because of Mark Waid and Dan Mora, and I thought they did a great job of presenting the characters and getting me intrigued. So I'm hoping, even though it's a different creative team,
Mm-hmm.
that I want to fall in love with this book. We've tried, and we're still trying to bring in other DC books into the show because we're not well versed in that continuity and with those characters. So I'm like, you know what? Here's a new #1. Let's see what happens. My worry is that it's going to be like, oh, you don't know anything about Doom Patrol? This isn't the book for you because we're just going to think you know everything about the characters. So hopefully
Yeah.
we get somewhat of a subtle but very easy to follow character introduction and movable story in this new
Yep.
issue.
Just as long as they don't do it in more than one issue, because then he'll freak out like he did when we were reading Justice League.
I agree. I agree. All right, let's jump over to our independence, and we're kicking it off with Boom Studios' Something is Killing the Children, issue number 30. God damn.
Yeah. So this is where the shit's obviously gonna. This is our last before their next break. We don't even have a solicited issue after this. Um, this is their planned 6-month break, but
Mm.
it's gonna be
Mm.
rough. I'm really interested to see if we're gonna get any sort of conclusion to the Cutter storyline. The rogue, not rogue, but the hired assassin from the family that's come to take Erica out. I wonder if we're gonna get to see a definitive ending to that, or if it's gonna look like she kills Erica, but we're not 100% sure, or it looks like she gets
Mm.
killed, but we're not sure. Um, Whatever it is, Tinian and Deladera do really good jobs at leaving us wondering on breaks. So just know that this issue is going to probably have a lot going on. If you have not caught up on this book, issue 30, it's 30 issues, but we'll have time after this. You'll have a big long break to catch up.
Oh my God. All right. Stop. All right, let's just stop it. God damn. All right. Next up, we have from Image Local Man, issue number 2. This was a kind of a sleeper for me. Mike at the shop was like, "Hey, check out Local Man," and I'm glad that he made the suggestion. It's a superhero who's been kicked out of his super team and he's being sued, but he's still kind of living in his glory days. But we're still trying to figure out why he got kicked out and was it justified? Maybe not. I don't know. So we're going to continue that storyline, and we've got some of his enemies or former enemies murdered. So it's like, we got a lot of themes going on. Murder mystery, back in the heyday, we got a lot going on in the book. So I'm giving it 2 issues. So let's see if issue 2 will keep me going. But I liked issue 1, so let's give issue 2 a shot. God, I can't talk. I can't talk. All right, let's keep going. Our last book of the night is from Whatnot Publishing, and we got Liquid Kill, issue number 2. We've got a group of mercenaries, a badass femme fatale, if you will, just literally cutting people's heads off and getting shit done. And that's really all I can say about what happened in issue 1. Issue 1 was very, not a lot of detail to what is going on, but just know something crazy is going on. And if this cover alone should let you know if you should pick this book up, you should. It's definitely got what was the name of that one movie where it was like girls with samurai swords? What was it called? Was it a Snyder movie? Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
This cover definitely has Sucker Punch vibes, and I dig it. So if you're looking for something fun, refreshing, and new, and potentially don't know exactly what's going on, pick up Liquid Kill. Okay?
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's new Comic Book Day video for the week of March 29th. Let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up first? What's your potential pick of the week? And did we miss anything? Did we skip out on a book that you're like, guys, why aren't you reading this? Like, get your head out of the sand and go pick up this book. I'm sure I can already hear it now. Why aren't you reading Wolverine? Like, because I'm tired of them. But
don't like it.
Anyway, just let us know. We definitely want to hear your feedback. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It would be much appreciated. We're very close to hitting 850 subscribers, and we can't do it without your support. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button, and don't miss a beat when it comes to the best comic book show on YouTube. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. I said it.
Said it.
Anyway, we'll see you guys live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time here, where we'll review all these books and more. We'd love to see you there, so make sure to catch us live here on YouTube. That's going to do it for this week. So, as always, fam, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.